Hello Internet, Tyrant Karen coming to you with another First Impressions video, this time for Random Dice, published by 111%. This was actually suggested by fan Keokia, who is always coming by YouTube, stops by Twitch. Just really appreciate that support. Thank you so much. So, Random Dice, it is a PvP defense game is what it says on the Google Play Store. It has 71,000 ratings, sitting at 4.1 stars. Over 1 million installs from what this says. And essentially it boils down to kind of like a lot of games we've seen with cards that do different things, except you have dice. And it's not just like different sides of the dice. It is like a fire dice, an iron dice, an electric dice. They all do different things. You can only take 5 of them with you, and which dice you get when you draw essentially is random. So we'll jump in, about 5-minute video on this because there's not a whole lot to cover. Thoughts at the end. As always, like and subscribe. That support really does help. So jumping straight in, we'll do alliance mode. PvP I don't care for on here. And I'll discuss that while we're getting going over here on Alliance, which is PvE mode. PvP really feels like it's just straight up going off of win-loss ratio. The points don't really seem to make much sense. And until you have a lot of good cards or good dice, you're not going to win consistently on PvP. So, yeah, that hurts. As you see here, we've got different colored dice. That one that I'm using generates more energy every 9.5 seconds, I think. Every time you summon in another dice, it costs more for the next one. When you merge, it does not have to stay the same element. It can change. And it won't let me just click on it to show you what the stats of that one are. Wasn't wanting a poison. That hurt us. So that's a pretty good summary right there of it. Once you get through your 5 daily alliance matches, you can watch a video to, go again. So watch that. I've got, another go in there if I wanted to. It's essentially about 5 plays on Alliance to be able to open a card box, which lets you upgrade your dice. As you upgrade them, your critical damage goes up, So it's in your best interest just to bring everything up if you happen to have them and have the currency to do it. But, you know, fire over here is a straight up AoE splash. The common electric, which is what I tend to try to put on the board, is chain lightning. And just kind of goes from there. This energy dice I got from opening the chest last go around gets more if you leave your SP just building up, which I don't get. Me, that's kind of junk. Clan mode isn't active yet. PvP, like I said, the points just seem to go straight up and down. I haven't really figured out what gives you your points quite yet, but, you know, it is a thing. But yeah, all in all, I've enjoyed the probably 2 hours I've put into this. I'd like to see some refinement to the PvP system and a little bit more, you know, details like, you know, the clans, add that in, add some chat. The only event right now is spending 100 of the cash shop currency to go into some sort of random arena. So, the more times you win, the more stuff you get. You can choose dice you don't own. So basically, you can play with, you know, essentially real money in there. Can't cash it out, but, you know, up your game. Or just grind Alliance, like I said. So in all, this is worth a look. I've definitely enjoyed it. Like I said at the beginning, I want to thank Kia again for suggesting this to us, because this has been, you know, something nice to see. If you have a game that you think I'd like to take a look at, or you just want me to jump in and, you know, put my feet in first so you don't have to, drop it down in the comments. Always happy to go download something and see if it's worth a play or not. So thank you for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. I'm also over on Twitch and Twitter. Username Tyrant Calren right down there. And I'll see you in game.